Vigo, Celta Vigo. Now, he's a right back, and we know that Arsenal, having a little bit of struggles towards the end of last season with the right back position. On this, we've got great right backs. You know what I mean? We've got, of course, Timber and great players in that position. Great players.
Breaking: Arsenal offered Óscar Mingueza, Arteta's next defensive signing. Hello Gunners, welcome back to Arsenal Daily Talk, your #1 destination for the latest Arsenal transfer news, breaking updates, match analysis and everything happening at the Emirates. If you love Arsenal as much as we do, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications and let's dive straight into today's massive Arsenal news. Come on you Gunners, Arsenal fans, we have another developing transfer story to bring you today, and this one could be a very smart piece of business by Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal recruitment team. Reports suggest that Arsenal have been offered the chance to sign Spanish defender Óscar Mingueza, with the Gunners exploring defensive reinforcements ahead of the new season. While this is not a done deal, it's a transfer link that deserves attention because Mingueza offers something every top club values: versatility. So what is really happening? Why are Arsenal interested? Would Mingueza improve the squad? And is this a transfer Arsenal should seriously pursue? Let's get into all the details. The latest transfer update. According to recent reports, Arsenal are among several clubs monitoring Óscar Mingueza's situation. Mikel Arteta and sporting director Andrea Berta are continuing to look for players who can strengthen the squad without disrupting Arsenal's financial plans. Rather than spending huge amounts on every position, Arsenal are believed to be looking for intelligent signings that add depth and competition. That is exactly where Mingueza enters the conversation. The Spanish defender has impressed with his performances in La Liga, showing maturity, consistency and the ability to play in several different defensive positions. Although there has been no official bid confirmed, Arsenal's interest suggests the club sees him as someone capable of fitting into Arteta's tactical system. Who is Óscar Mingueza? For fans who haven't followed him closely, Óscar Mingueza is a technically gifted Spanish defender. He came through Barcelona's famous La Masia Academy before gaining valuable first-team experience at one of the biggest clubs in world football. Playing for Barcelona demands composure, intelligence and confidence on the ball, qualities that Arteta values highly. After leaving Barcelona, Mingueza continued his development in Spain, becoming a more complete defender. One of his biggest strengths is versatility. He can play as a right back, he can play as a centre-back, he can also operate on the left side of defence when needed. Modern football demands flexible players, and Mingueza fits that profile perfectly. Why does Arteta like him? If Arsenal decide to move forward with this transfer, the reasons become very clear. Arteta wants defenders who are comfortable playing out from the back. He wants players who remain calm under pressure. He wants defenders who understand positional football. Mingueza possesses many of these qualities. His passing range allows Arsenal to build attacks from deep. His football intelligence enables him to adapt to different tactical systems. Most importantly, his versatility would allow Arteta to rotate the squad without significantly reducing quality. Across a long Premier League season, injuries are inevitable. Having one player capable of covering multiple positions gives Arsenal enormous flexibility. That could prove invaluable during the Premier League title race and Champions League campaign. The transfer situation. Of course, Arsenal are not the only club paying attention. Several European clubs are reportedly monitoring Mingueza as well. That means Arsenal cannot afford to delay if they decide he is the right player. The good news for Arsenal is that Mingueza would likely cost significantly less than many other defensive targets. Instead of spending huge money on another defender, Arsenal could strengthen their squad while keeping funds available for other priorities, including midfield and attack. That balanced approach has become one of Arsenal's biggest strengths in recent transfer windows. Rather than making expensive signings simply because of reputation, the club has focused on players who genuinely fit Arteta's system. Should Arsenal sign him? Now the big question. Should Arsenal complete this deal? Some supporters may argue that Arsenal should focus only on world-class superstars. Others believe squad depth wins championships. Looking at Arsenal's recent injury problems, having another reliable defender capable of playing multiple positions could make a huge difference over a demanding season. Mingueza may not generate the same headlines as a £70 million signing, but smart transfers often become the most valuable ones. So Gunners, that's the latest on Arsenal's reported interest in Óscar Mingueza. At this stage, nothing has been officially agreed, but it is certainly a transfer story worth watching, as Arsenal continue building a squad capable of competing for the Premier League and the Champions League. Now I want to hear from you. Would you sign Óscar Mingueza, or do you think Arsenal should target another defender instead? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's breaking news update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Arsenal Daily Talk, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Arsenal transfer news. Thank you for watching, and as always, come on you Gunners!